Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. What was the last expert challenge? Arcane Focus? I don't remember how we won. I don't remember what the run was, but I somehow remember you, but I think you've been a part of a couple of my victories, like the, I forget which one it was, but I definitely had you with Umbra, I think. Arcane Focus, done. Corrosive Cash. All units take damage at the end of turn. Your units take damage, loses money. Toss in all units have multi-strike for fun. So, definitely pray that you don't get the Seraph that has 30 base damage. But all units, including enemy units, take 2 damage every turn. You lose money when your units lose HP. All units get multi-strike, including enemy units. This is an interesting one. You know, I think I like melting, because we don't care if Acid Rain, dealing 2 damage to all units, kills a unit. And if we get the champion that has Endless and has a lot of damage, we can have that quick multi-strike champion do like 700 damage per turn quick. That seems really good for her, and also for the fact that we can bring units back to life. So I kind of like this for Melting Remnant. Then we don't have to worry about health at all. We just summon the units over and over again. They have multi-strike, put something in front that can die and tank. So I like it. Disposable says this calls for Hellhorn armor. I actually think armor is actually worse, because enemy units getting multi-strike will purge your armor double quickly, and taking 2 damage every turn means you have to build even more armor. So healing tends to be better for like Awoken units because you can get the big Awoken tanks. But I think we definitely want melting. I wonder if you can even gorge on morsels. I imagine you can still gorge on morsels. For our secondary though, I don't know what I would like. Stygian's got the great Frostbite tank and good spells. Awoken does have pretty good units that might benefit from multi-strike, but Hellhorned units are actually a little bit stronger. So a Hellhorned, I mean, Hellhorn doesn't really have tanks, but if we're going reform, we don't really need tanks. We need our units to be reformed constantly. But I kind of like it. Krusty Spaceman says you could use the Baron to offset the money lost. If we have the Baron, I would love to take him and then hopefully put him inside of a Legion of Wax. But I kind of like the idea of Hellhorned. Now I'm just trying to think why. Like, why in my head do I like this? I guess I like the idea of Alpha Fiend having multi-strike, the multi-strike Horned Warrior having multi-strike +1, so he'll have like 3 shots base. So I kind of like those, and if those units die, whatever, they'll come back, they'll be reformed, and they'll keep their bonuses. Well, the Alpha Fiend will keep his bonus. So I kind of like this, although I will admit, Stygian spells and Wormkin units could be very interesting here, but let's give it a shot. But I do like Little Fate. I think she's one of the best champions in the whole game. So we've been talking about it for a while. Let's begin. What do we get? Dripfall, Sacred Wicks, and Molting Imp. Molting Imp is even not that bad. It is Seraph the garbage. Oh, fantastic. So he's gonna do like 80 damage per turn by the time we get there. Maybe like 90 or 100. This is terrible. Because he'll get multi-strike. Sacred Wicks is okay. Molting Imp, if it comes back from reforming, whatever, it's 5 damage. I'm not that worried about it. Grant +3 burnout or summon abilities trigger an additional time. Because we are, oh man. Oh, I didn't mean to select imps. We can purge them out of the deck eventually. I really wanted torches though. That's my bad. But you know what? Hey, we'll take summon abilities trigger an additional time because I made a mistake. So this is what we want, multi-strike quick. That's insanely good for the champion. And I'm honestly gonna take the gold as well, I think we can. But that was a huge mistake. I really wanted the torches. Because I don't want to clog up the deck with reform targets is what I want. What I don't want, what I really, really want. Don't want. Whatever. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Train Steward. Little Fade. How are you dying? Attack, 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 attack. Wait, hit, kill, hit, kill. Hit, hit. How is she dying? What? I mean, I don't mind that she dies, but I'm looking at this like this makes absolutely no sense. She is quick. She has multi-strike. Hit, kill. Hit, kill. There's one enemy alive who does 10 damage and kills a train steward. How do you die? Am I losing my mind? Multi-strike, quick, endless. Right. You're correct. Everything takes 2 damage, which means you're already dead. I like immediately forgot about that. I am almost embarrassed, if I could be embarrassed. Right, everything takes damage. But let's keep that in mind. Except you, you're gonna live, so I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay. You can kill him. Ta-da. So all of my imps are dying like every turn, which is actually pretty good. You do need to go out there, put a train steward in front. After combat. So during Relentless, it's not every turn, is what I'm gathering from this. Yeah, that'll do damage. I mean, you should be dead right now. Yeah. We do a lot of damage with our champion, but this is kind of what I was hoping for. AbeClancy Dum Dum. Now we just need that to be an emote. Whew. Entombed Explosive is really good because it does 100 damage when it dies. Rage, Molting Imp, or Ritual of Battle. These do not seem that important, even Rage, because with Reform, we get better stats, and this is very expensive. So I think this might actually be a skip, even though Ritual Battle can be very good, and depending on our units, maybe we're gonna want it. You know, I can take it once. We'll put one in the deck, and then if we need to upgrade it later, we can. I will go for a Merchant of... I feel like going for a Remnant Banner unit here. Any of the Tycoons would actually be good because a lot of units are gonna die on the floor with the Tycoon. We don't need to get upgrades right now. We got Paraffin Thug, which is still really good. Could give us a lot of gold, which will help to offset the gold that we're losing if he gets kills. If we give him quick, or put him behind other units, it's pretty decent. Remove Consume, not interested. Consume, can't do it. -1, can do it. We can make Ritual of Battle cheaper, which is probably what we're gonna do. Permafrost, don't want it. Consume, don't want it. -1. Okay, this is the most expensive -2 we've ever purchased. I don't even want the Divine Boons, like we have enough cash at this point. I'll go ahead and say it. I don't think we got exactly what we wanted, but that's fine. The Paraffin Enforcer is pretty good though. With multi-strike, he's gonna hopefully get us a lot of kills. So for instance, I'm like, you're gonna do 10 damage. I mean, you're gonna kill Paraffin Thug if I play him. I've got to play Paraffin Thug at the front, strangely enough. Well, no, I could put the Train Steward down. Paraffin Thug's not getting a kill, though. Well, if he's not getting a kill, let's play him up here. We'll weaken these guys. We need to upgrade the Thug, too, but, you know, we got to do that later. So Molting Imp will get a couple of kills. I think we want you in front. Paraffin Thug, I think, is getting 2 kills now. That's perfect. And then why don't we... It's gonna put the bomb at the top. It'll just sit there for the boss. Oh, never mind, it died. Well, that's fine. We'll reform it. You're dead no matter what I do. However, I can keep you alive with a Little Fade. But we want Little Fade on the bottom because the boss is coming. So we'll do this. Paraffin Thug is getting the kill, which is funny. End turn. So we're gaining a little bit of gold from this. This is not too bad. That's very good. 153. I guess we'll play the burnout one. Now you're dead. I hate just watching the -1s. Like, no, my gold! Stealth. It's summon, not extinguish. Whiplash is kind of tempting, because if a unit dies, we'll just reform it anyways. Molten Encasement is really good for the stealth. I feel like I don't really need it, because if our units die, they'll get reformed very quickly. But it is a good, relentless, the boss is here, put out the Molten Encasement and get a free couple of turns out of it. I kind of like that. I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking. I've been in the situation before where I felt, I don't know what to get. I don't know. By the way, Stegosaurus, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I think I'm gonna go for like but our champion is gonna do so much damage. Do we really just want another Entombed Explosive? We want our units to get hit and die in most situations. I think I'm just gonna skip. I just, if I'm in the situation and I don't really know what to take, in my head I'm just like, don't take anything. Now, is that the right call? I don't know. It's a call I'm gonna make though. Okay, well, now we have to choose, are we gonna take one of our barons here? Man, Wickless Baron starts with multi-strike. And every time a unit dies, like an imp or enemy units, he's gonna get stronger. Dude, I know that the gold gain would help to offset this, but we do have Paraffin Thug. I kinda like the Wickless Baron for the raw stats. And if he dies, he comes back, and who cares? So I'm gonna take him first, but I would love the other one, and then we can meld them inside of each other, etc., etc. Duplicate a card? I don't think I want a second Wickless Baron. Putting him inside of himself would be nice for the raw stats. But I kind of like a Merchant of Magic right now, just to upgrade the units that we have. This is really interesting. We can put our deck, we can send our deck in a lot of different directions. Volatile Gauge gets you 2 units a lot faster and gets you to the Reform cards a lot faster. I would love to see a Flicker's Liquor to go along with it to make cards free. a random imp every turn, we could get armor, rage, bring back a consume card, transcend imp, another molting imp, and I think we can also get the Queen's imps. But Queen's Tail, this just seems like the best option. We have so many imps in the deck, now they give us free energy and draw. And if we reform them, it's free energy and draw. This seems a lot more consistently useful. Let me look at this for a minute. Plus 10 attack and Onslay gain gold. I guess we could put Paraffin Thug inside of the Wickless Baron, but we could also put the Wickless Baron inside of the Paraffin Thug. Paraffin Thug has half gold gain on his essence, but Wickless Baron has 66% of the harvest gain when we put him inside of another unit. So we could just have, instead of a Wickless Baron here, Wickless Baron in the Paraffin Thug, give this guy a bunch of multi-strike and nonsense. Endless, I think, is okay. I kind of like it on the Molting Imp, I gotta say. Entombed Explosive is also pretty good. We could put it on the Explosive and have the Molting Imp go inside of him. Is that a burnout? No. I mean, Entombed Explosive is still like 100 damage. Although, you know what I like? I actually kind of like this on the Wickless Baron. Because then if he'll tank, and then if he dies, he comes back with no burnout. Which I think is a very big positive. We'd have to give him a bunch of health, and we would like to give him more stats with like multi-strike and quick as well. But we could also do the same thing with the Paraffin Thug. Like we could look for quick, put Wickless Baron in the Thug, and then have like 2 of these Thugs out that are giving a lot of damage and a lot of slay every turn, which would be very nice. Are we okay with that? +2/+2, putting it on the Paraffin Thug. The stats are not gonna scale all that well, but ideally we're just gonna be doing so much damage that it's not gonna matter. I kinda like it. But we can reform them if they die. We've got so much reform in the deck, but we can't choose who we reform. That's why I kind of do like it on the Wickless Baron, so that every floor he can just be a tank. I'm gonna put this on the Wickless Baron. I'm gonna reroll. We did get quick. We want this on Paraffin Thug. Do we want the health on the Baron? I think we do. Let's see what we get out of the caverns. I really wish we could do unit melding first. +10 and Heartless. My units are never gonna heal. There's a negative to doing this though. Our units won't die. Why is that a negative? Well, I need Little Fade to die so that I can bring her back and get her killed every turn, which requires her to die to the freaking, 2 damage every turn. I'd like the imps to die, get out of the deck, get out of the way. So I think I'm actually just gonna get +25. I'll put this on the Baron, make him a 65 health tank. With Endless, he's a very big, hefty unit, and I like it. Now our first unit melding is coming up next. We'll figure it out. And these guys are gonna die when they move up, but we should still put the Wickless Baron here because he'll get stats. In fact, we should put him here. I mean, I know he's dying, but he's not gonna die for long because we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And every time we play an imp, it's just gonna die due to the 2 damage and make this guy even stronger. Now I will say, maybe we should have taken the gold gain guy because gold gain guy would have given us just so much cash. But this is kind of what I'm hoping for here. Quick multi-strike. We play you in the front. We play you. Do you knock back? No, you just slay. Put you in the back. Actually, I want you to die. You should be in the front. Now we're getting lots of kills and a lot of cash, I think. Oh no, you're quick. Hit gold gain, hit gold gain. Yeah, this is totally fine. All right. Why are you 0? Oh, you were molded. No wonder. That seems to be working pretty well. I mean, he's a 38 times 2, 98 already. That's pretty good. And we're healing for 1. And you know what? There you go. Welcome back. Burnout 2. Now you're living, which is not what I want. But that's okay, I'll just play up here. We still have too many imps in the deck, and I would like to get rid of them, but for right now, they're doing all right. There's Paraffin Thug. Not where I wanted him, but, you know, he can just burn out. I guess. You know, this also makes him a very good rage target. Now, we're not really relying on rage, but we can do some damage. So our champion died. Waves remaining 1. So now you're gonna go in the back. We did get the Entombed Explosive. You're gonna die if I play you, so let's play you up here. You're also gonna die. You're just a train steward. Let's not play you. I'd rather have the imps and the train stewards in the deck, admittedly, so that's something that we should look towards getting rid of. Yo. Okay, math time. 50, kill, 50. You'll go up to 99. So you'll do 198 damage. So you're taking 248 damage. You're gonna have exactly 200 HP. This takes you down another 60, and we have quick. I think if I play you at the back, we'll get the gold. Let's see. We got the gold. Look at that. So we gained 29 gold on the whole fight. It takes a while. Apply fragile and multi-strike, consume apply armor, kill friendly units, reform. Hallowed Halls is still what we want. And we have Wickless Tycoon. Dude, that's so good. We're gonna put him inside of the other one. Oh, I like what we've got going on here. Now, I don't think we need energy or draw because we get free energy and draw out of the Queen's Tail. I think what we want is capacity. And then after this, we'll decide what we want. But I don't think we really need much more. I would like to remove cards, get a free relic, and then meld. And you know what I'm gonna be melding at this point. We've got the world's best Wickless Baron. So you're gonna get sacked. No. We're gonna get so much gold. Upgrade a spell with Spell Chain. Man, that is really good with Hallowed Halls. So let's upgrade this. We need to make it cheaper, but we'll hopefully get that upgrade in the future. I still think this is what we want. That is a good card. Friendly units get +2 on Slay as long as you have 25 gold, lose 25 gold when you take damage in combat. This is not the one that gives you health back, like money back when you have more health. I think we'll just go for Consumed Crown. We're already losing gold, let's not lose any more, right? And then I just want to make you even stronger when you die, because you die constantly. Admittedly, permanent attack and spikes could be fun because we are multi-strike, but I'd rather just give you stats. What I really like about this is that the champ dies to Corrosive Cash. So she's always being brought back every single turn. It's actually working out quite well. So, I mean, everything here is gonna die. On the bright side, you're only losing 1. Once she gets 5 HP, she can live through 1 spike. That's what I'm hoping for, basically. 2 available. How do we want to handle this? We'll start here. Paraffin Thug is quick, so this will get a kill. We could also play him here, though, and he can get a kill, but he's not going to die. I'd rather him die down here on this floor, but we're going to be playing a lot of imps here anyways, including our champion, too. And our champion is going to get 1 kill. So we could get 2 kills if we play the champion and Paraffin Thug, but we're just going to be playing the imps anyways. So here, we should play Paraffin Thug so he can get a kill and some cash. We'll play Little Fade. Well, I think you don't do any damage. We gotta play Little Fade up here to get the kill here, but I don't want to play Little Fade up there. I want to play her somewhere else. Hallowed Halls also has no targets. I didn't think about that. I mean, what's interesting is that we could play him here. We could play it here. He'll die, but he's endless, so we can just play him next turn. But we're already getting a kill, but Paraffin Thug would get stronger. But he's already dying, so it doesn't really matter if we play it. You know what I mean? So I think we'll just, play... Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna play you. We're gonna play this. We're gonna blow him up. There you go. Now we have an expensive Hallowed Halls in the deck, but that's okay. My dude is getting real strong. 67 times 2, 5 HP. Surprisingly, you can't survive 1 hit on the spikes, but that's fine. Guess we'll just play everything. It's kind of why we're here, isn't it? Don't really want to play the Train Steward. The Train Stewards have to go. I also would love... I got lucky there, but I was gonna say I would love to get targeted molding. This is still pretty good. Not quite enough damage to kill both of these back units, but the Little Fade can do it. You can go up here and kill this guy. You're gonna burn out. Might as well send you down so that you burn out. Might as well stop you from attacking me. I mean, our tank has 200 damage and 141 base health. That's pretty good. And also, Little Fade can now actually, like, come out and live. She's done her job. You know, Entombed Explosive is still pretty good to send out there. We didn't get Paraffin Thug back, but we're getting so much money out of the Baron. I'm not even really paying attention to the coinage, but, you know, it's getting there. They have spikes, but we're still killing you, which is kind of funny. I did not get the gold gain, but it's like -1, +3 gold, +5 gold. The game has no idea what it's doing. +3 magic power. I don't even think we have any spells. Well, I could get one. Crushing Demise, you have to admit, is pretty damn good. But wouldn't we like to have some sort of targeted damage? I would. I mean, there's your targeted damage right there. Freaking Inferno. Deal 103 damage to friendly and enemy units, huh? Pyre Chomper is pretty tempting too. We could go card draw, and then if this thing dies and comes back, we have the energy to play more cards, but really I'm just hoping to draw into more molding. We need to remove the imps and the Train Stewards that we currently have. We don't need armor. So do you take Inferno? I mean, it is a pretty potent card, but I think units is really what we're banking on. I have 1 dagger just to maybe kill specific units. Memento Mori. I don't like that Memento Mori only targets the front line. We have quick units. We have our champion. We don't need to target the front line. The one that I would like is, I forget the name of it. There's a Melting Remnant spell that targets every enemy. It is Fatal Melting. Wide damage, I think, would be more important because we can kill the frontliners. We have high damage quick units, mainly our champion. So yeah, I don't really see these being particularly helpful, although I do think Inferno is really good if we can afford it. I'll take it. We gotta add good stuff to the deck. But I don't know if those are the kind of spells that we want to be adding into the deck right now. I also like the idea of another Concealed Caverns and hope for something good. I mean, we want Holdover and we want to make cheaper spells, so going to a Merchant of Magic is not the end of the world. We're gonna overheal, but that's okay. Spell Chain. Well, no, it's too expensive. I'm waiting to get a -2 on one of these. How many more do we have? We have a few more Divine Temples. A free primitive mold that becomes a 1 energy primitive mold is pretty okay. Let's see what we got here though. Let's start by making one of these cheaper. It's terrible. Double stack, that's also you know, it's not that terrible for like bosses, dazing bosses. Remove consume, cost 1 more. I actually think that's not bad. We'll just make it free. Well, for 1 energy, that's playable. We'll make Dripfall a little bit cheaper. We got a lot of spells to upgrade. We got a lot of units to continue to upgrading as well. +4 attack and burn out 4 to friendly units. Nah, we're gonna go for Rail Spike Awoken version. Remove 2 cards. Where's the duplicator? There's a duplicator. Concealed Caverns at the end. I really do want to duplicate. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be duplicating the Wickless Baron or the Paraffin Thug, but the Wickless Baron, 2 of them on the same floor seems pretty good. I think we're just gonna leave. I don't want anything from this temple. I'm still waiting for the -2 energy. Restore all health when they move up a floor. I actually think we can do this. If we have to let the champion kill things, we have to let the champion kill things. It's not gonna be that big of a deal, I think. I mean, already this is pretty freaking great. Paraffin Thug gets 2 kills, champion gets 2 kills. Draw a bunch of cards. Hey, a free Dripfall, that's pretty okay. Just be careful what you play here. In fact, just play this up here. I don't know, he's not gonna live for very long because he's taking 2 damage every turn, but sure. I mean, we just got a lot of gold from that. And you're getting a lot of gold here too. You're getting freaking 40 gold. It's pretty good. I would like to mold back an imp. Play it. Now we're still getting 2 kills, and you have 58 HP. I could kill you with a little fade, and you know what? I think we should do that. Yeah. Now little fade is unfortunately living, but that's okay. This is what we're hoping for. You know, bring back Paraffin Thug every time he comes back to life. We get a lot of cash out of it. In fact, you're hitting for 39. This guy's gonna have... I mean, we'll start there, because that gets a lot of kills. Yeah, we'll start there. It's pretty good. And then you know what? That should kill you. So I think we're getting the gold here. I mean, what's 60? We're doing 105 damage, I think. You definitely have more than 105 HP though. So you are going to attack, and Paraffin Thug's not getting a kill, unfortunately. Burnout 2 Queen's in. Okay. And we're getting a lot of gold too. We're at 300 already. $317. You should always be in the front, I'm realizing. I mean, let's watch this. We're at 317 right now. 339 after all that works itself out. It does take a minute to work itself out. Now, Hallowed Halls is tempting because it will bring back our units that are all basically gonna have Burnout 1, and then next turn we can bring Wickless Baron back because he's endless. So I think we'll do it. I think we'll do Little Fade, Mold. It's actually not what we wanted, now that I think about it, but we'll play it anyways because it should die and give Wickless Baron a little bit of a buff. I mean, I don't even know if there's gonna be enough space here for the Baron. And if there isn't, who cares? We'll just play him on floor 2. Although, you know what? Here you go. Now we're gonna get so many harvest triggers. We should have really played Little Fade too. I'll just play up here. Burnout 2. Whatever. But, you know, that was for the gold. He's hitting now, too. He's hitting pretty hard. All right. Let's see if we can bring back our Paraffin Thug. Oh, we missed it. Well, in that case, what we should do oh God, excuse me. Oh man, I don't know what happened. I like swallowed wrong. I want to Subsuming Blade you and then kill you next turn, but also get the gold by playing Wickless Baron. So what the heck do we do here? What's more important, making Subsuming Blade better or getting like 15 gold? I think I'd rather just make Subsuming Blade better. And kill you anyways. Well, you're gonna have 30 HP. But our champion's coming back and they're gonna one-shot him anyways. Oh, you know what, I was gonna say if I get super lucky, we could actually get a Paraffin Thug out of that, but that's not how it worked. Basically, if I can replace all the imps with Paraffin Thugs, I'd be so happy. Pyre gets plus 40, sure. Apply Stealth, Memento Mori again. I do like Sacred Wicks a lot. We need more molding, and that's how we're gonna get it, because we're not really removing these imps right now. Do we need an Impish Scholar? To bring back an Awoken's Rail Spike, I think is okay. Is it worth it even for just that one card? You know, it might actually be. Though I don't think so. This deck does not rely on getting those consumed cards back at all. Paraffin Thug. More multi-strike would be great. I mean, what does this deck do? How are we gonna survive the end? Our deck is basically our champion does all the damage. That's what this deck is. I don't know, in my head I'm like, go left, go to the Concealed Caverns. But then you have to go to a Hellvent here, and then the Hellvent here is not by Merchant of Steel. So you know what? We're gonna go to the right specifically to try to upgrade this unit one more time. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted. Another multi-strike on the Paraffin Thug. Large stone. That's pretty bad. -2? -2. There we go. Sweet hallowed halls now. It's not a big get, but it's something. I don't think we need an intrinsic rail spike, although it would be tempting. Do I really want to go up to 90 pack shards? Not really. Do I really want a Paraffin Thug? Summon, deal 40 damage, extinguish, deal 50 damage, summon, deal 15 damage to enemy units. I don't think we need to meld anything inside of the Thug. Although duplicating him and then melding him inside of himself and then duplicating him again would be a lot of value. But do we really need it? No, but it is good damage. What's also good damage though is just duplicating our existing tanky Wickless Baron, who is doing 200 damage by the end of combat. But getting more thugs in the deck would be nice. We might just want to duplicate him like 3 times. So I think we're not gonna take any pack shards. We're just gonna probably duplicate a bunch of units later. Our deck is actually going pretty well. You know what I will do? I will purge. And I will purge 1 Queen's Imp out of the deck. Thin it up a bit. You give armor. That is not nearly enough. You do give armor to the bottom floor, which is definitely annoying. So Wickless Baron, Little Fade, always goes out in the front. Queen's Imp, Queen's Imp. We're almost killing you, but not quite. But that's totally fine. Ideally, as soon as we get like a Molting Imp, we'll just kill all these guys as they're moving up. Although it's not gonna kill you, so we have to kill you with something else. Paraffin Thug and Little Fade will do it. We're not gonna get the Slate triggers down here, but we do have a Primitive Mold and we can just drip fall one of you if we're gonna have someone live. So it'll be you, then you. So that's getting 35, 35. This should get us another kill. So now there's only 1 left. And then I think we'll just descend you. That way we just deal with the whole floor. Although now Little Fate is gonna live, but we need her to do some damage on the next turn anyway, so this is not bad. Things are gonna make it up. We want her to just die constantly though. So I definitely did not run the math. So, Molting Imp. Well, that's funny. I mean, you know, honestly, I'm like, okay, do this. Then give me a Hallowed Halls. I really wish that you had lived. But you know what? Give me a Hallowed Halls. You might as well make them stronger, right? It's kind of what we're banking on is the Paraffin Thugs to come back around over and over again and be ridiculously strong. I don't think we play the Rage. I think we just play the Rail Spike. The heck do we have in the deck? Just 1 Imp? Sure. I will play this for 1 Imp. I'm starting to realize that what would be nice in this deck, I'll probably try to kill you this turn, would be a card that removes Burnout, so we can remove Burnout from the Paraffin Thug. So we want to ice you. If everything's dying, it's hard to play Hallowed Halls, but we really do want to just bring back units over and over again. I think we should. Because now this guy is gonna do 48 times 3. He's gonna get 1 kill. You know what? He's gonna get 2 kills. So that's 40 gold right there. And then, oh look, Wickless Baron. Although now we have the problem of we can't play him here, but we can descend him later. We can even descend him right now. He's gonna be dazed for a few turns, but that's okay. I also gotta figure out how we're gonna get Little Fade down there at the bottom, but we'll worry about that later. A Burnout 4 Imp, pardon me. So he's still gonna gain bonuses while he's down here. And the Paraffin Thug is still getting all 3 kills on this floor, which is fantastic. You know, our imps are starting to do pretty good amounts of damage now. We have 482 gold as well. What the heck? What the heck? Are you dead? You're dead. Paraffin Thug. Good work, buddy. I mean, I guess we'll play the Entombed Explosive, you know? And then I think we'll descend you because we're gonna have Endless next turn. Everyone's down here dazed, but like, that's totally fine. You're dead. What, was that supposed to be hard or something? Can't quite kill you. Trying to think, like, how can I do this and get more gold out of it? I mean, I could just Hallowed Halls and then just constantly replay everything up here. Wipe this floor, stack 1 big bottom floor, although we're gonna lose our sweet endless Little Fade Barons. We probably don't need to worry about it to this degree. We could probably just play our cards. You know what I mean? You know what I mean! We're okay. Don't worry about it. 505 gold. We should be removing more cards. Remove all burnout effects and debuff effects from a unit. Kill friendly units, reform random units to this floor until it exceeds capacity. I'd rather duplicate the one that we have rather than add another one, except we only really care about the one that we have to begin with. I think 2 of these might be a little bit too much. I want to duplicate the Paraffin Thugs rather than duplicating that card. Paraffin Thugs are more important to bring out, I think, more consistently. For 2, it's still not bad, though. And if our thugs die, we're going to want to bring them back. But since we added the other Sacred Wicks and removed units, it doesn't seem to be a problem bringing them back over and over again now. We'll definitely go card draw here. And I know I was just talking about Burnout, and removing it would be nice for the thugs, but I'd rather them die and mold back, honestly. So I'm gonna add the Hallowed Halls. I thought about it. We can make it cheaper, probably. I think this is totally fine, and we are definitely gonna go to the left. Flicker's Liquor. It's exactly the card that I wanted a long time ago. More health, no. Lower merchant cost is nice. Rage does not decay. We have literally 1 rage card in the deck, so I don't really care that much. Ooh, whoa. This is pretty good. Summon a friendly rebel unit to the front of this floor. We've never even used the damn card. Doesn't this give our units, like, Sunder, though? That's amazing. And we're gonna be duplicating the Paraffin Thug. So, like, one of these days I will take this card. It just doesn't make sense. Because this is just so much better. Like, that card, it's 2 cost. I think it can give you like a 5/1 archer. Who cares? Who cares about a freaking 5/1 archer? Our deck just got so much better. Like, I don't really care about a 5/1 archer. Or a tank unit, or a 245 that does 2 damage. Although it would mean more harvest triggers, but you know, more units also means more harvest triggers. Seegus Jr., welcome back. What's the challenge? Corrosive Cash. Deal 2 damage to units after combat. Lose 1 gold whenever you take damage. All units gain multi-strike. I can daze you for a turn, which is fantastic. We're gonna die to the spikes. You're gonna die to the spikes. And you're gonna blow up. No reason to daze you, actually. Which makes this a pretty bad turn. But at least our units are going to come back stronger than they were before. You need to get played. You need to get played as well. And units in our hand are gonna be free as we play units. Let's not forget about that. I mean, I kind of like the thug up here just because it gets the gold. Like, why not, right? He'll die on this floor next turn, which doesn't really matter at all. So we're gonna have 1 less energy, but who cares? Now, you gotta go. We do 65 damage. I think we'll play you. We also have Inferno, which is kind of funny. Okay, if we have Inferno, we'll just Inferno you. Now you're gonna be killed by the Paraffin Thug. No, no, you will be killed by the Paraffin Thug. You're gonna kill me and I'm gonna kill you in the same blow. $730 gold. The gold gain is real, so we're both dying, that's perfect. Hallowed Halls is available. But we want to Hallowed Halls like on this floor. And I want you to go here, because you will get a kill and then die. So, Queen's Imp. Queen's Imp. I mean, do we want a Hallowed Halls or just Sacred Wicks? I think Sacred Wicks is fine. You have multi-strike and you do 75 damage. So you will get a kill. Oh, there's no room. Well, you know what? Now there's room. Although now you're not gonna get the kill. But that's fine. Actually, you are gonna get the kill, or rather, he's dying. All right. Now we have to restart. It's like, okay, what went wrong? Do it again. I wish you were dying. I can make you die. Should not have played the imp at the front. I could daze you and that'll kill you. Which I'm gonna do, because I want her to die and then come back every turn. That's her whole deal. Quite literally her whole deal. You're doing 247 damage times 2. That's pretty good. You're a pretty good unit. Bang, 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 bang. Salad halls. Hallowed Halls. Too explosive. I mean, that'll kill you, and then you're set. We can still play this. We can Hallowed Halls. Well, we should... It doesn't matter what order we do this in. Well, we want to shuffle, don't we? We can draw the units back right now and make them free, make him free so that he comes back every turn. Yo, am I a genius? This is a weird one, but like, bear with me. Woken's Rail Spike. Did get another drip fall, which is actually perfect. Oh, hey, look, more gold. Dude, we're gonna have 1,300 gold when this is all said and done. I think we're killing you too. And getting gold off of it. Fantastic. We are ember drained. Because an imp lived! An imp lived. Pardon me? I didn't realize that type of thing happened. That imps can live. This is a weird one, but I'm gonna descend you. And then just Hallowed Halls up here. I wish that you were not the unit that got summoned, my friend. Well, we could try it again. Although it's gonna summon it to capacity. Yeah, there he is again. Oh, there's another Paraffin Thug, actually. It's perfect. Burnout 7. We actually reformed this Entombed Explosive 7 times. That's actually incredible. I would not have figured we had that quality and quantity of burnouts available here. Or not burnouts, but reforms. By the way, you're dead. Man, she does a lot. She did, I think she did 800 damage in a single shot or something, thanks to the melee weakness. It's pretty good. Wicked Blaze is what I'm looking for. Targeted reform. And these are all still pretty interesting, but I don't think we need them. Yeah, Pyre Chomper for summon, gain 4 energy could be pretty good. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. Hold up. What if we put that inside of a Paraffin Thug? Hear me out, hear me out. Because then we want the Paraffin Thugs, when we play them, we'll get a consumed card back, which is either gonna be something that gives us more units back, or something that lets us draw more. Or we can make him free. Or we can make him do 15 damage to all enemy units on summon, or do 50 damage to the front enemy unit. I think making him have free consumed cards inside of him is actually freaking brilliant. I've never done this specific thing before, but this kind of sounds cool. Braille units get +5. Second unit gains 3 energy. This is actually very good for us because it's going to synergize with the Awoken's Rail Spike. Yes, yes. Now our champion is going to scale twice as fast. Okay. Holdover is what we're looking for. I don't think we need it on a Hallowed Halls unless there's a -2 here. It's just magic power, which is effectively worthless. But I really do think we put an Impish Scholar inside of a Paraffin Thug so that whenever we play him, we get consumed cards back. I think this'll work. Wicked Blaze holdover is what we want. Because we can target the mold. Permafrost. Permafrost on like a Inferno. Permafrost on a Subsuming Blade, maybe. Because Inferno is not going to be able to be any cheaper than what it currently is. And we have so much freaking gold right now. Goodness gracious. So we have 135 pack shards as well. We could get to 150. We could actually get to 150 super easily. Let's do it. 150 is the magic number of this is scary, but I think we can totally do it. We do want to get rid of the queen imps. And I think we want to get rid of another one. Because the other imps that we have are way more interesting to play. We might also want to consider getting rid of a freaking primitive mold. But let's get rid of a imp. And then we'll get rid of one mold. So we'll keep one imp in the deck just so that we have something to do with it. And then sure, 143. Okay. You, unfortunately, are the absolute worst Seraph. Luckily, all of my important units are endless. This is why we did it like this. Because you're gonna do 54 damage times 2 when Relentless happens, and you're gonna scale as I play cards. You're terrible. You're annoying and I hate you. Also, you're dead. Actually, you're not quite dead yet. Although weirdly enough, if I Hallowed Halls you will die. So I guess we'll Hallowed Halls you. Now you're dead. Oh no, you're not done. You're killing my imp and you're healing. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. Kill you later. Now, what the hell do we play? Do we summon down here? Do we rally? Do we start on another floor? I think because our champion will destroy Seraph, we're totally fine playing units down here and buffing him. I think we're gonna do it. We could also play up here and wait, but I'd rather just play all of my units down here, honestly, even if it buffs you. You're taking 161 damage. We can daze you in theory as we go. So you know what? I think we should daze you, because now we can kill you. You have burnout too. Guess what? Now you have burnout. Well, you still have more burnout, but what you're not doing is giving me Ember Drain. You know, we should have saved that Reform card, like leave it in the deck temporarily. All right, let's see. 2 Paraffin Thugs. I mean, I really think you just play him. We'll play this one because it has the Impish Scholar inside of it, I guess. And we're still dying, which is incredible. Am I okay doing 250 damage to you to give you 3 strength? Honestly, I kind of am. But you know what? There's actually a better play. I can daze you. But I want you to die over and over again. So you know what? Screw that. I will play you and buff you and kill you. And then you know what? Get you out of the way. Now I'm doing more damage to you. You can get a kill. And then, you probably don't want to Inferno. Probably don't want to Inferno up here either. Maybe we'll just leave that card in the deck. But the Waxer Snuffer is going to make our champion just insanely strong as we go through this. You bring me back the good Impish Scholar. You're doing 369 damage? That's too much. That's too much damage. Now none of my units are dying, so you know what? That's what you get. This floor is going just fine. Right, that makes sense. We did get our little fade back. You know what? Go ahead, take 980 damage. I think if we play our champion on the floor with Seraph, we can't lose. So that's kind of what I'm doing at this point. I say to myself, oh, hi, champion. Oh, hi, chomp. And then I whack him. I guess the best thing we can do is this. You're taking 77 damage? Goodness gracious. Don't play this. That's too much. Instead, draw 5 and make your whole deck cheap now. This is what we're looking for. We're in cheapening the deck now. And we even have energy to spend. Form a unit. Oh, hey, look, it's a Paraffin Thug. Oh, hey, look, it's an Awoken's Roguelike that allows me to draw 1 card. Oh, look, it's a Deadweight. But you're seeing the plan. Which is that we keep getting these rail spikes over and over again that allows us to draw when this guy dies and comes back to life. Although I think we're not gonna get it now though because we have no more draw on our deck. But no more cool Paraffin Thugs, I should say. That draws cards. Where is our cool Paraffin Thug that draws us cards? We have 2 of them. What are you guys? Do neither of you draw me cards? I thought I had 2 of them in the deck. We do. How do I identify which one is which? I mouse over him and it doesn't tell me anything. His legs are purple, so you're the one who's gonna give me my card back. Seems like an oversight that he doesn't tell me what he does on death. It's not on death, it's on summon. But still. Okay, let's bring you back. By the way, go ahead and take 1,400 damage. I mean, if we do this during the boss fight, there's no way we can lose, basically. Also, draw 5. You know what? Sorry, buddy. It's not like we really need the gold, but it's still fun to kill your own units. I guess we'll play all these too. Like, why not, right? Like, you could take even more damage up here, but I like the fact that you're killing my units. Well, you know what? Here's what we should do. Put melee weakness on you. You're taking 2,300 damage. Oh, baby. You know what? That'll kill you then. Yep, let's go. I mean, our champion did 2,100 damage on that turn. Your pyre enters each battle with 100 armor. A familiar figure hunches in front of the iceberg. She stands to meet you. He tried, at least. That's more than most of us can say. But Seraph gave up. Figured he could do it all himself, rule through force and fear. Herzl's mistakes pushed him to the end, I'd wager. That makes him no better than this divinity, even if I don't blame him for trying. If you're destined to do this forever, you might as well make him hurt for it, huh? Sure. I will take 100 armor, which won't matter at all. You can either get this or you can get the book that gives you a free champion every turn. And the champion is a random level 3 champion every turn, which is way cool. It is what it is, though. Okay, well, we're just gonna be playing Inferno down here. If you didn't know, we're gonna be playing Inferno. So I think we start here. We play you. We play you. We play you. And then we wipe the whole floor. I really thought he was gonna make it. I mean, we're doing 127 damage immediately. It's pretty good. Now, you gotta get played more consistently. Oh, hey, look, now we're doing 125 damage times 2. It's pretty okay. Should have really played the Molting Imp. Oh, look! I don't even think we want to play the Hallowed Hall here, honestly. I'll play it here. It brings all these units back. Also, the boss is multi-strike, I'm realizing. So he's doing 32 damage a turn, and on the top floor, it's gonna be like 40 sweep. 28 sweep, but he's gonna gain 7 damage, so it's gonna go to 42 sweep on Relentless. Yeah, that's pretty rough. It's pretty tough. Did I consume a card yet? No. I'll consume this one. Killed the Spikes unit, which is nice. And then play Paraffin Thug. Then you can play Hallowed Halls. I got a plan, because when the Baron dies, he won't take up that slot. It opens up room for a Paraffin Thug. You're taking 227 damage now. Little Fade can just go out here and then die. Now you're taking 600 damage. You can go out there and die. I mean, quick multi-strike with Reform is just a winning combination for Melting Remnant, and that's exactly what we have. You gotta love it. So what I'm gonna do is wipe you off of the face of this earth. Chains of the Sided, now you're dead. And we should probably also descend you to kill you. Now our champion didn't die. It's actually kind of detrimental because I really wanted to play something up here, but because we're quick, anything will work. So we'll just bring back, you know, the best thug that we have. Who's gonna die in one shot, but at least he's getting a kill. I guess I could daze someone if I really wanted to, but don't. Blow up and deal a bunch of damage? Yeah, sure. Pasta taking 188. I mean, we should win this. Damage. Probably, like, does blowing up the bomb even matter? It doesn't not matter, because then I can replay it, so we'll start there. You're gonna die to burnout, so we'll play you. Play you. I mean, if everything up here is dying anyways, just play it, right? Where's my Little Fade? There she is. There's my girl! Now you're healing for 2. Beautiful. And you know what? Why don't you get dazed for 1,000,000 turns? Although my champion is gonna live for another turn, which is unfortunate. Really do need her to die every turn so that she gets stronger. I should not be placing her in the back like that. She should go in the front. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get the melee weakness to apply before she attacks. That's how I was able to kill the Chains of the Sided. Oh look, Woken's Rail Spike. Well, let's play one more unit to get more energy. This became free, which is funny because it's not even gonna kill the Baron. Well, let's do it. And then, oh look, a couple of you guys. Go ahead and draw 6. Oh, hey, look, there's my champion again. Then you Hallowed Halls. You bring back a Paraffin Thug. Oh, are you gonna die in this turn? No, but you're taking 1,700. That's pretty good. taking 500 on this floor. You know what? Let's do it again. Consume it, consume it. We want to consume them because we get them back when we replay the thug anyways. This is such a convoluted strategy, says Diminutive Jerry. Is it really? Because in my head, the strategy is just play your cards. You know, play all of your insanely high value units. It's really not that convoluted at all. All right, anyways, you're dead. You want your units to die and they come back even stronger. E.g., a 1000 damage quick champion. The world's broken. If it's not freezing, it's something else. You might not break that cycle, but you also just might. Honestly, who the hell knows anymore? Every time I look away, new factions keep popping up. Might even happen again, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, one of those will have answers. Until then, give them hell. Keep playing and buying our game, and maybe we'll give you more DLC. Beat Divinity before Relentless. I'm actually excited that I beat Seraph. That's the more unusual, 312 summon triggers. That's a more unusual victory there because that is a very difficult Seraph when he starts scaling. I mean, he was doing 100 damage per turn and we killed him before Relentless due to our champion being extremely good with multi-strike. This was fantastic. You know what would also be a good combination? The Hellhorned champion that has armor gain on kill with Awoken Spikes backing him up, because you can kill the weak enemies and then kill 2 big enemies with the same unit and have a ton of armor gain off of the Hellhorn champion. That could be nice. Trying to think what else would be a good get. You know, what's interesting is I feel like Primordium might be good, because if you get the Primordium that applies status effects, you could actually get multi-strike like 30 on another unit. And I haven't even considered that until just this moment, but multi-strike is a status effect that gets transferred via Primordium's Gorge effect of Buffet 3, damage shield 4, add this unit's blank to the Eater. So you can apply the multi-strike to another unit over and over and over and over again, and in this case, damage shield as well. So you can make a very powerful unit that has just absurd levels of multi-strike with Primordium. That would be another extremely great take for this challenge. Even putting it on a Train Steward would make the Train Steward, like, on the first combat, it would be a 2100 Train Steward. Well, it's a Buffet 3, so it's going to be like a 1540 Train Steward with damage shield 15 and multi-strike 5. Excuse me. That would be a pretty good Train Steward, and you could, of course, give it to a better unit. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the stream. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.